What's up, guys? How's it going? Scott Torrey here again with the video. I'm pretty excited to show you guys. Hogs, hands down, my favorite troop in the game for a while. Ever since I was a Town Hall 9, Shattered Hobo, Stoned Hobo, Go Ho, pretty much anything with a hog in it was my favorite troop comp. And guess what? It's now extremely feasible to use at a 10v10. I mean, granted, before the update, I still ran a lot of hogs, Queen Charge hogs, Queen Walk hogs, Shattered Hobo, Stone Hobo. I ran quite a bit of different ones, but generally they were against lower weight bases. Yes, there's obviously those triples I got that were against max 10s, but it's not as prevalent as they were against a little bit, some of the more tier 2, tier 3 Town Hall 10s. Whereas now, I mean, guys, out of the last 5 out of the 7 10v10s that ByeForever got today were hogs, and it was nuts. I'm super excited about it. Hands down, I think the king troop of 10v10, it's got to be hogs. It's got to be hogs. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into some of the statistics that came out of this war, so we can kind of give you an overall view of it. So ByeForever took the win by stars, not 1 star, 2 star, but 4 stars, 4-star victory. I don't mean to smack talk too much. I'm just excited. Anytime my clan family does extremely well against one of the best clans in the game, WHF. Shout out to my boy Powerbang over there, who was actually in the war, and I missed out on it by just a little bit. I literally just turned my my little button over to red, and just that way I could kind of spend time with the family come Christmas weekend instead of having to plan a bunch of attacks and stuff. And I'm pretty salty that they got such a great matchup the one time I opt out. But anyway, diving into this war here, you know, post update, we actually, hold on, before we begin, I'm gonna go ahead and put up one of the air 10v10s that occurred, and then I'm gonna tell you how this war kind of played out post update. So 11v11, in my opinion, has been a little bit more of a struggle lately than we kind of expected. A lot of people have been saying, you know, across the board it's gonna be easier for everybody, but I mean, there was only one attempt this war at 11v11. It was us, and we were not successful. And even the last 2 wars we had, out of like 12 attempts between both clans, it was like 1 or 2. So 11v11 is pretty much the new 10v10 in my opinion, as far as difficulty level, if not even harder. So, and the next thing being dips, 11v10. I can't really talk smack too much, being that I'm not an 11. I'm a 10. That's what I live and breathe right now. So 11v10, we went 9 for 11 for ByeForever. 82% hit rate, not necessarily the greatest at dips. I mean, hey, WHF had the same. They had 2 dip fails as well, 8 for 10. Really much you can say about that. 10v11. See, that's the thing. 10v11. How many times on Twitter, guys, have I seen people say, oh, there's going to be 10v11 triples or 9v10 triples, all kinds of nonsense post update. Guys, we went 4 for 17 on 10v11, 24% hit rate. I mean, well, WHF did go, you know, 6 for 12. I mean, I don't know. Is it just the war? Maybe we just had an off day in the 10v11 front. It's a little bit difficult to gauge at this current time. Granted, like I said, we did say 11v11 is so much more difficult now. It could be those buffed up 11 defenses that's making it a little more hard for those 10s and over to clear. So anyway, we're gonna go into the main point of discussion today, which is 10v10. We actually had 7 for 21 over at ByeForever. WHF went 4 for 26. Theirs at a 15% hit rate, ours at a 33% hit rate, which is actually higher than your average, you know, high profile war. In my opinion, 7 10v10s. I'm not talking about 4. 4 is about average pre-update. 7 is above average, I would say, from what I had seen in previous CWL seasons. And I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying I would say like 4 or 5 was generally, you know, good for a solid invite war. And then of course 5 out of those 7s were hogs. As you can see with this one in particular, you know, air does still reign pretty high up there towards supreme. However, base builders are going to be ripping apart their hair within the next couple days trying to kind of look around and figure out, you know, how are we going to defend against so many weapons in everyone's toolboxes now that they've got hogs, they've got mass P.E.K.K.A. as you guys saw from my last video. I don't know if you guys watched it yet, but take a look at my mass P.E.K.K.A. video. We had 3 10v10 triples with mass P.E.K.K.A. What? I didn't even think those words would come out of my mouth, let alone it be an actual factor in war nowadays. And then you got, of course, you know, shattered hobos, stone hobos, queen charge hogs, dragaloons, sui lol, you name it. There's a plethora. Even miners. Miners are actually still a thing. If you guys don't believe me, the last several wars there have been at least 2, maybe 3 10v10 trips that have been miners. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get that zoomed in view. And we're going to take a look at these hog hits. They're actually a little bit different now. We're going to go into the first one from my boy Zach, hitting Trevor's base. As you guys are going to see, he actually brings his own bowlers. Before we begin, I'm going to hit pause real quick. Just 1 second. A lot of times people forget that you have a set mission generally for a kill squad or your opening phase of your attack. Now previously, any sort of hog attack you used to have prior to the update, you had to take 3 things specifically: Inferno Tower, both heroes, stress both heroes. We're going to touch base on that in a second. Clan Castle, those are your main 3. Now granted, you don't only want to take those, you want to take some added value like Wizzy Towers, Bomb Towers, and Expos. Yes, Expos are not splash, but they can still put out a lot of work, just like Skellies would on a cluster of hogs, especially if you got maxed out Expos. So previously, like I said, I'm going to say it one more time, you would always see your kill squad taking out an Inferno Tower, both heroes, because if you leave one hero up, generally, I would say 97% of the time, your hog attack is going to fail. I don't know, I'm going to have that one guy in the comments, be like, oh, well, I had this one attack where I had that both heroes up and I got the hog. Well, you know what? I would say almost every attack I've ever seen on stream, you leave a hero up unless it's at the very end of the hog run. Generally it's not a successful attack. So you got to take out both heroes and the CC. Whereas now, all you need to do is take out CC, both heroes, and then as much splash as you possibly can. Inferno Towers are still value, especially if they're set to multi, because it's still technically splash damage. However, you can now heal over them. So if those crazy dual giant bombs pop out, or their back end whizzies, you know, kind of overlooking that compartment there, you can still heal over it now. Whereas prior to the update, you couldn't do that. So your hogs hit 2 giant bombs while those Inferno Towers are cooking them. Generally, a heal spell's not gonna save too many of your hoggies. So as you can see here, he takes out a lot with that kill squad. He gets 2 of those Wizzy Towers. He gets both heroes. He gets a lot of the splash. His hogs start their run and absolutely rips apart this base. King pulling away that that Lava Hound, and as the hogs cycle up by the 12, beautifully executed attack, wrecked. Look at all that. And that's something I was gonna say before too. You guys are gonna notice. Prior to the update, when we saw predominantly air supreme attacks, Dragloon, Sui Lalo, Mass, whatever. Generally, it comes down to like the last 2 or 3 troops, maybe even 1 Lava Hound pup to clear a base and pick up that 10v10 triple. Whereas now, hogs, you either go big or you go home. You generally see a huge amount of hogs there. You either wreck a base or you get wrecked. Like your attack either dies really quickly and you go home frowny face, or your hogs just rip it apart. Now obviously there's gonna be those attacks. I've had my YouTube videos where I posted where I've had like 2, maybe 1 or 3 hogs, and that's it. But I would say for the most part, you guys are gonna notice that yeah. So anyways, you can see he's got those whizzies establishing that funnel. He gets a failed wall break. However, he kind of adjusts fire nicely, drops a jump spell. He actually did not bring his own bowlers this time. That's something I didn't really, I guess, explain too much on. You'll see prior to the update, it was almost always, CC bowlers coming in. It's because whenever you bring CC bowlers, that means you've got an added amount of buildings or amount of base that needs to be cleared with the kill squad. Generally, if the heroes and the CC and like 2 Wizzies are easily accessible, you generally want to bring your own Town Hall 10 level bowlers and then bring CC hogs. With how OP hogs are right now, if you can bring Town Hall 11 maxed out hogs with you on a 10v10 hog run, that the value in that is just so much greater. If you're able to have a successful, guys, I mean, your kill squad does still have to be successful. If you feel as though you can bring Town Hall 10 level bowlers with you and CC hogs, that's definitely the way to go. As you can see here, he actually, I'm gonna hit pause real quick, just since the hogs just started their run. Look at how much of the base he's taken out. A good 25% of it. I mean, he ripped a giant chunk out of this base, so he had a lot of buildings and defenses he expected out of his kill squad's mission, and you know, it proved to be successful. He went ahead and ran his own hogs, came in, even had skellies popping out during that that second Inferno Tower compartment. Didn't even need his poison spell. He goes ahead and swags it and picks up that 10v10 triple. Nicely done. So we're gonna go ahead and back out, and you're gonna see that from time to time. You're either gonna see CC bowlers or hogs coming out, and then bringing his own bowlers. So I just want to touch base on that because you almost never saw that prior to the update. Generally, it was always CC bowlers because you had a lot of value you had to get in these attacks. So this one's actually a queen charge hogs. Once again, another variant, guys. You guys saw 3 different ones already. Town Hall 10 bowlers, and then of course CC bowlers, and now queen charge. What? We do ×2, and you know what? Hands down, queen charges. There's really not much more beautiful than a well executed queen charge, in my opinion, in this game at the 10v10 level, or even 11v11. Hell, even the 10v11. A nice, well executed queen charge is, oof. It'll make any Clash of Clans addict just smile. Anyway, it's a nice point rage down. Cuts in and actually has to get this queen. As soon as the queen goes down, boom, mission's accomplished. As soon as she went down, the mission was accomplished, and he went ahead and started that hog run. And look at him just ripping apart the base. Absolutely destroying. Goes ahead and pre-poisons. He knew those skeletons were coming out of that Inferno compartment. And like we said before, guys, you either go big or you go home. Rips apart this base. Got plenty of hogs, plenty of Wizzies. Max healed to the max. Archer Queen. Done. Jakey hitting Alpha T's base. Oof. Thing of magic. Ultraman coming in. I'm pretty sure, did Ultraman get the 6-pack, the 10v10 6-pack this one? I'm gonna take a look after this attack. I think he did. If he did, you know, shout out to Ultraman with the 10v10 6. I think this man went 3 for 4, guys. He went 3 for 4 in the last 2 wars we saw. As you can see, he brings his own Town Hall 10 bowlers. Like I said, pre-update, you almost never saw this. And like I said, I'm probably gonna get that one guy in the comments be like, oh, well, I used to bring in my own bowlers all the time. I'm just telling you, the competitive level you generally did not see. It's not very rare, not very often. So you see a man bring his own bowlies. And he actually brings CC bowlers with him as well in a hog run. Oof. This man, I mean, look how much of the base he's taken out. Let me go ahead and hit pause. This hog run just started. He's already cleared damn near 50% of this base with those bowlers. And with well, obviously the kill squad. And just allows those hogs to just run the base, rip it apart, and boom. He's even got a chunk of his kill squad. So I've got those Golemites, got a bowl over at the 9 o'clock. Plenty of hogs, got minions, everything. Both heroes, wrecked, destroyed. Ultraman. I'm going to take a look at this man. I think, let me see for a second. Where is he at? If I can see him, I'm going blind. There he is. Oh yeah, he got the 10v10 6-pack, guys, this war. Man. Yeah, here we go, Tyrant Lou. And guys, am I seeing this correct? Hold on, let me hit pause for a second. Hold on. Am I seeing this correctly? Is that Valkyries and hogs? Are we watching are we watching a 9v9 replay? No, you're seeing correctly, guys. This is a 10v10 with Valkyries in his kill squad, guys. 7. But look at the value. 1, 2, 3 Wizzies, 2 heroes, CC, and Inferno Tower. Remember, guys, I said before, Inferno Towers are still value. They still, especially multis. It's a splash damaging defensive building. He's trickling a couple of those Valkyries out early to help establish that funnel. You can get a crazy amount of value from this jump spell. Do ×2, you guys are going to see these Valkyries just come in and rip apart this base. Rage spell, nicely executed. King comes back, grabs that Archer Tower, pulls the CC. He actually poisons both the CC and the Queen to help weaken her and get that added value with those Valkyries. And then the Hogs start their run. Especially up against a single point Inferno Tower. Everyone's like, oh, single points are the new meta. Well, guys, I think you're forgetting. Yes, single points are now very reasonable to use. However, look how many Hogs he's got now on standby. Post clearing defenses. Plenty of them. Look at that. As they cycle over by the 7-8. Done. Tyrant Lou. Absolutely wrecking this base. Destroyed. Hogs now reign supreme, guys. Hogs now reign supreme, hands down. Go ahead and back out. And then there's one more 10v10 I wanted to show you guys. This one's not a hog attack. It's just if we're out here showing 10v10s. This is Ultraman's second attack. This man, hold on, this man didn't even run the same troop comp for both of his 10v. This man ran, was that Queen Charge Lalo? And a hog attack. Well versatile, man. Shout out to him, dude. Very nicely done. So, in any of these videos, if I'm showing 10v10s, you gotta show them all. Gotta show them all. It's from the ByeForever side, you know. One of the perks of having the streamer / YouTuber in the clan. All right, so nicely placed wall breakers, as you can see, opens it up, gets incredible value. No real change post update as to what your targets are for the Queen. There is a little bit of a change as far as, I guess, Inferno Towers and heals. But as far as the mission goes, generally you want those air defenses. You can pick up a sweep, or you can work around it. Splash damage out of those Wizzy Towers. Expo, Heroes, Archer Queen. If you can take the enemy Archer Queen, that's key. Unless you got Skellies on standby. But look, they match eyes. His Queen takes her out. And then flight begins. Down by the 6-7. Cycles all the way up to the 3. And then look at that, the 1 o'clock. He's got a couple back end loons. Well executed. Nicely done. Ultraman. Oof. Like I said, anytime you get a smashing victory against a great clan, guys, great clan like WHF, you really can't ask for more. So appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching. If you have not already, make sure you guys hop over to twitch.tv/Scatoria and drop me that follow so you can watch live coverage of the ByeForever Family Wars, as well as hop over to Twitter @ClashScatoria. Drop me that follow, and see whenever I'm going live or posting new videos, and just seeing all the random nonsense I like to tweet out. And of course, join the Discord server at discord.gg/thekillsquad. All of which, guys, all these links I'm gonna have in the YouTube description down below. Which, by the way, guys, make sure you guys click that sub button on here on YouTube if you do want to see some more content from the ByeForever family and, well, from me in general. And if you're interested in joining one of the ByeForever clans, guys, we've got about 6 clans. I'm gonna have the Discord link for their recruitment server in the description. Just simply click on it, and then you'll have your interview. You'll probably have your tryout. We're looking primarily for Town Hall 9s and above. 9s, pretty much, you gotta be maxed out. I mean, 9s, there's a lot of them, so make sure your 9's maxed out. 10s, we can kind of, a little bit of negotiation there. Different tiers, different needs are needing to be filled at the different clans. So appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I will see y'all again very soon.